What's the question?
Where's Paddy?
I don't know. He fell into the grave and then I don't know. I fell backwards.
Wait, is it this guy who I was just in with?
No, it's not that guy.
That guy looks like he's been dead for about 4 days.
Oh, that explains it.
We never
I'll climb out the coffin.
found out how their dad died.
It's not really,
You
Well,
can
how
ask
is
them.
it?
always
now.
Warforged.
Oh, they're gone, so you can't ask him. But
No.
Anyway, I'll pull myself out.
Are you sure? Are you sure Caddy came in there?
Just me and some other guy. So don't look at me.
Where the fuck?
Is the fog still
looking
drawn
in,
in?
you just see the body that you buried a moment ago.
Weird.
But wait, don't we know that maybe he vanished like I did?
Y'all are so strange with how you're talking right now. What the fuck?
Yeah,
You
get
was
used to it.
found in a coffin,
Yeah.
buried alive.
Exactly.
Don't come at us with strange.
What's the last thing you remember before being buried?
Not gonna lie, I don't know.
The last thing you remember is getting lost on some backwater road. You were in a carriage riding with a villager you'd met. You'd paid him to take you up the road, and at some point you must have fallen off or something. You're not sure how you got off the carriage, but now you're here.
I'll relate that. Like, I don't know how I ended up here, but I did. So,
Where do you think you are?
yeah.
Where
Huh?
was the last? What road were you traveling to? What
Wait a minute.
place?
I swear I recognize you. What's your name?
Rodrigo.
Right. So, wait, are you the guy at the Baldur's Gate with the explosion?
Yeah.
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 We talked a bit. I'm Aringer. I was used to be half elf. We talked for a bit. I was in an investigation with my guild.
I'm looking
yeah.
at Ronan again.
A little
Like,
bit.
oh, what the fuck? Who are all
A
these
bit, a little,
people?
yeah. Wasn't a
They keep
great
coming into
time
my life.
in my life.
What?
Wasn't a great time in my life, but yeah, I think
I mean, wasn't good for anyone, really.
no.
Yeah. Pleasure to meet you again.
Yeah. What happened to you?
Me, well, that's a long story. Maybe we should find out about your friend first.
Oh,
And-
yes, of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, how the hell are you still alive with the bounty on your head, anyway?
I've burning my head?
Gold.
Oh.
No,
Sweat.
I've been traveling around quite fast and quite swiftly. Whenever I see danger, I move to the next place. It's not a life, really.
It sounds it. I mean, you'll be hunted by me as well as others, so... I know there's still people
Oh, I
looking...
thought we had a truce on me and you.
Well, yeah, me and you's fine. Not many others. I'm no longer with the guild, so...
Okay, well, maybe just keep the price on my head between us, yeah? Because I don't really...
Cue
Don't really know
Mandalorian
what
music.
these other guys
Yeah.
Taken back by all this strange new information, I'm going to stroll slightly back towards the church. Does the fog look like it's cleared at all?
The fog doesn't look like it's cleared. It still hangs very tight. Although the church is slightly more well lit, so you might be able to walk through it and find your way because of the weird cast of the candles that are in there. But it's still hanging very heavy on the church.
Yeah.
we should head back to the church?
Look, I'm a level here. I don't think I'd last very long risking myself like that.
Yeah, of course. You look fucked. Let's get you set up, rest up, and let you get some rest, because you look like hell.
But why is the fog keeping us here in this fucking graveyard. I don't get it.
Can you not just
What else
walk
are you
over
gonna
the
do?
fog?
Well,
What's wrong with the fog?
I think the vampire friend is waiting for.
Who's that
Do I know
vampire?
if it's a vampire?
No.
No, I don't.
You don't know.
I know. That man, mystery man on the horse, is.
You mean sexy man number 5?
I think he might have
Yeah,
been
sexy man number
Strahd.
5.
I think that man might have been Strahd, judging by the information we got.
Well, yeah, that's
Oh, he is.
pretty evident.
He said he's the
isn't it?
lord of the land, so.
He said this was his property, yeah.
So that's...
And he said he was sending hound dogs after us, so I suggest we.
No, he said
ram
follow
his-
the hounds for his place, wasn't it? He said to...
Didn't say his
No,
No, he said that hounds
He
know
said,
where to find us.
Yeah, I've just been, like, as if I was putting my hand on the pommel of my sword to draw it, but instead it's like my holy symbol.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna look at
so
that
you
coin I'm
guys
given.
now-
Right. I was gonna say, that coin I got given, does it look like the man I just met, Strahd?
Yeah, looks like the man you just met.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
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 You alright, Ben?
I think he was talking to someone else.
He's talking to his mum, I think.
He's talking to the mystery hole.
Hello.
You back with us? Back in the room?
Yeah, back in the room, bro.
Alright,
I'm here.
make sure you're not dead.
What's our next move? I just want to
You
get
need
out of here.
rest. I don't know.
So,
the-
Brushing yourself down. Sorry, I'm just going to jump in here quick before
yeah.
I forget. Brushing yourself down, Aringer, you do feel something in one of your pockets or pouches, whatever you have on you. There is a coin that you don't recognise in your pocket.
Well, finders keepers, I guess.
It matches the one that Rodrigo has, and again on one side it is crossed out. On the other side, it has on both sides. On one side is crossed out. It has the silhouette of the strange man Rodrigo seems to be talking about.
I have the same coin.
That's strange. When did you...
I just found it in my pocket.
I got mine from Father Donovan. He gave it to me before he died.
That is
Do you have any...
strange.
Do you have any idea what it is? Anything at all?
No. Should I?
I don't know. But I had that, and then next thing we know, we see Strahd. I don't think that's a coincidence.
Who's Strahd?
The Lord, I think. The Lord of Land, I guess. The Lord of these lands. From what I understand, his business is tied very heavily in Barovia.
Is that where we are?
We believe so, yeah. We think we're in some place called Barovia, but I've never heard of it. You?
Okay. How about this? I originally came here, well, my original journey here was to find a Dr. Rudolf van Riken, or Richen? I don't know how you say it. Have you seen him at all?
Don't think so.
I've never heard of the man, sorry.
No? Well,
Sorry, friend. It's the code. I can't sell out another man, even if I do know where he is. It's not very nice when you're being hunted.
I know you're cold. Trust me, I know you're cold. Well, how about this? If you let me tag along, I'll share the bounty with you. It's a lot of money. Gets us pretty well on our way.
Honestly, we need the help. We can get all the help we can get, so...
We were on our way to a smaller town originally after this because we were looking for a lady named Madame Ada. In a different Ida.
Madam Eva.
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 Yeah.
Men Eva. Okay.
Yeah, you might be
Except for
able.
the one that she wanted to talk to
Might be able to get more
just
information.
disappeared into the ground.
Oh, sorry, before I forget. How do you spell the name that Strahd called Irina? I just couldn't...
Tatiana.
Tatiana, thank you.
Do you want the spelling?
Yes, please.
Tatyana. Tatiana.
Yes, good H2O.
Tatiana. I'm gonna quickly...
Feels the truth. I've come.
I'm gonna go through the books of the lords and see if Tatiana's in the book at all?
Which book are you going through?
I have two, so I'll go through one and then go through the other, I guess.
Say the Where's Waldo.
Which books did you pick up? I don't actually remember.
It was one about the Lord and one about the history, I think it was.
So, the one about the history of the realm does talk about Tatiana very briefly. Talks about a wedding, and her name comes up in the wedding, but the details are very thin.
Mm-hmm.
It says that she was there. You're not sure if she was just a guest or is she the bride, or it mentions her specifically, so she must have been important at this wedding.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's very, very vague.
I'll relay that information and then I'll go through the lords. Is there anything about the lords?
No, nothing. Not the name Tatiana does not come up.
So, this Tatiana girl, it comes up in some sort of wedding book. She was part of a wedding. Maybe this strahd guy mistakes Irene for her, or maybe Irene is Tatiana.
It could
I
be
feel like that's
anything.
pretty clear, yeah.
Ronan.
Hello.
Can you roll a wisdom save?
Could be anything, mate.
What happened?
This is to find how many missing teeth he's got.
I wrote wisdom save. I got a 10, so 10 missing teeth.
10 missing teeth. Okay, no worries.
Wow.
Just coughs and it all goes at
That's a
once.
lot.
That's a lot of teeth.
Get curbs to come
That's a lot of money from the fairy.
Just keeps coming out.
They just keep coming out.
What do I
I
do?
like that joke.
Classic loop. Both funny.
I'll say.
So
Well,
nice,
that's
hear it.
very interesting, but I think at the moment it's not a good time to read. We need to get somewhere else.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we should probably. The church seems safest. We didn't get attacked until then, and it's hollow ground, correct?
All of this should be.
It should be, yeah.
So we should be safe from
The
werewolves.
fog
I
does
believe.
start to lift. At some point, you notice that it's rising, although there is still a very, it's still there, but it's not quite on your shoulders as it was earlier. And so, you can begin to see slightly more again. The backside of the backside of the church is still quite foggy, but less so.
I'll mention it to this orange guy that if you see the mist, just don't step in it, don't interact with it or anything. It boggles your mind. It wears you out. It's unnatural.
That's
Maybe we should go see if that other guy died, because I have a slight feeling he may be dead.
Who?
Oh, whoopsie.
The Ikamark who ran in there.
That's him.
Is
I'm not very good with names.
Smart.
Look, I don't think it's smart. Ichabod looks like he's on death's door. I think we should rest for a little bit.
And let another man die just from anger of losing his sister. I don't think
I've
I sleep well
seen-
with that.
You see what's out there. I don't think it's wise to go straight out there after him. The fog hasn't fully lifted yet. You can get lost.
So,
in it.
Rodrigo,
I'll
there's a
keep
lot
that in
of
mind
undead
if you ever
whipping
run
around to the north, moving quickly left to right in the mist in the north.
Say again, sorry.
There's a lot of undead north of you, moving left to right quite quickly, sort of scattering and skittering around in the mists to the north.
Okay. There's a lot of undead to the north. I don't think it's wise to head straight out into the horde.
What are you doing by your friend? Are you just leaving him?
We need to wait for the mist to thin out a bit more. I think it's the only option.
Can I do an investigation on the grave? Specifically, if there's any sort of area clear under the coffin itself. Does the ground seem loose at all?
Yeah. Make the investigation. What do you get?
God, rolling awfully.
What was
I
that?
can't move my
No.
character, Leon, just so you know.
I got a 7. I got a 7.
As you sort of like push your feet down, you go straight into it.
Ah!
Hey,
Quick run.
So there is a lot of loose soil that's definitely been disturbed underneath the coffin. Sort of a round circle of loose gravel and dirt has clearly been turned over recently.
Guys, the ground here is it's loose. What if Kennick was pulled further under?
I assume that he's probably not even down there. It didn't look natural what happened.
It's not check.
We should surely we still check, right?
I mean, it looked like he went into that grave and he's not even there.
did I hear
What I'm
anything?
saying, the
When I was in the
ground
coffin.
underneath the thing is loose, like he might have been pulled further down.
Oh, then I'll
What if
get
what if
digging.
there's something further down? I'm on death's door. I can barely stand.
So,
This
right,
boat's like twice as big as it should be.
let's remove the dead guy, remove the coffin, I mean,
Yeah.
and then I'll have a rummage, I'll get a shovel again and be like, I've dug 4 graves worth today, and then I'll carry on.
You're going to be swole by the end of it. Okay, so you guys lift the coffin out as carefully as you can, trying to keep the dead within it, and then you get to work excavating the earth from beneath it. Like Ichabod said, it's loose. It's very much been dug up recently, or turned over in some way, and so digging it is a lot easier.
I pause, and I go, maybe there's just another dead body down here that they've reused the same land.
Maybe.
Possibly, yeah.
But
Maybe there's another
even
friend
if
in
it
there.
is his body, maybe we got to know.
Alright, if there's another one, and nothing's making any noise, we'll just ignore it. And I'll just carry on digging, seeing if there's anything.
After a short while, you do come across a grave. This one much older, like you say. The roof or the lid of the grave, the coffin itself, has collapsed and caved in, as is their wont. You can see that there, between the dirt, there is something or someone in there, but there is no movement from them. You could easily ply these broken boards up, though.
I'll just bang on it, I guess. Go, Caddick!
Again, the lid is completely collapsed, and so there's sort of a hollow thumping or squelching, but no return.
Undead fiend or celestial in there that I can put my hand against and go,
Nothing.
Yeah, I'll have a look inside.
Wow, that is happening.
Inside, you also want to do something, Aranger?
I'll step over towards Ichabod, obviously not actually knowing his name yet.
Shoot him in the back.
Reverend, you
Oh!
look. Got him.
My bounty.
He was actually called Ichabod of Chukti. Excuse me, Reverend. You need a hand, and he'll offer to put your arm around his shoulder.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that wouldn't go amiss.
Vaughn
Jeez.
obviously takes up the other side.
Yeah. How about me?
I'm Ichabod.
Nice to
I
meet
sort
you.
of look, like I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, no, yeah. And I stick my hand out. Oh, I gotta shake your hand.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you, Ichabod. I'm Aranger. Just call me Grave if you want.
All right, mate. All right. Nice to meet you, Grave.
Nice to meet you. Shall we bring you inside the church, maybe? I'll look.
Wait, did we see what the body was?
Nope, I'm going to tell you in a second.
Yeah. All right. No, I wanna know where he went.
All right.
So, scrounging around inside, this
I'm
paladin.
so sweaty I'm sweaty as fuck.
The chainmail does not breathe well, and the plate does not help either.
No.
You rummage, you scramble, and within this coffin is the body of a man who looked to have died years ago. The flesh gone, crisp in throat. That's all part of it.
That's what's in the dead guy. A crisp in his throat. That's what killed him.
You find some Walker's Max Strong. Delicious.
He died full of taste in his mouth.
Can you say that at my funeral, please?
Maybe we get sponsorship if we say that word enough.
He died with taste in his mouth.
G Fuel.
Died with taste in your mouth.
Yeah, we might probably get
Oh,
sued
yeah,
though
so-
straight away.
Nah, that'd be fine. Is that slander? I don't know. G Fuel, we found a night grave. Yeah, you turn over the rest of the lid. In the mouth of the man, you find a similar card. You've seen he had that card appear in his pocket shortly after the death house. Second wave. In the mouth of this corpse, another card lays.
Can I see what card it is? Is it the same one?
You could turn your head under. It's sort of in his mouth,
Yeah.
facing down.
Oh yeah, I'll try and bend my neck, see if I can see it without touching it.
The card is a Myrmidon. It is a gladiator type man. On the back, is the picture of the card.
Yeah.
Some sort of warrior of old times. You don't recognise his regalia or his armour. Yeah, all there is to it.
Yeah, I'll say I don't think this is Caddick. He's got. It looks like he's been dead for years, and he's got one of those cards that Caddick had, but it's completely different. It looks like a kind of ceremonial burial.
Sorry, carry on.
Hang on, that's all I was gonna say.
Are you wearing a helmet?
Yeah.
Is your faceplate down?
Nah.
You dead. No, on your forehead now, the others will see once again the shape of the all-seeing eye, tattooed in a deep blue.
Yeah.
Quite large on his forehead, probably that big.
Well, that can't be a coincidence.
What?
You've got the same mark that Caddick had.
What?
The eye on your forehead, man.
The fuck you talking
It's the
about?
same one that
What are you
Caddick
talking
had.
about?
I'm gonna
Feels
pull out
something
the
cold.
drawing.
Just like Kate.
Just a lot of blood in his hand.
I'm gonna pull out the drawing that I drew of Caddick's forehead sign and sort of show it to him. This one.
It's a lovely forehead.
What?
It matches.
And then I'll just. Can I feel it?
No. Although your head is slightly tender.
Well, I can't. I'll just
I
get my,
suggest maybe keeping your head
What
plate
was it?
down.
I'll get my shield or something. Can I see the reflection?
Yeah, you do. In the wobbly reflection of your shield, see a sort of rippling image of an eye.
Fuck! When did that happen?
He looks at his face and sees all deformed, and that's what he thinks it looks like. Oh, my face!
Look back, that is what his face looks like.
What happened? Did you find something in there?
Yeah, I just said there's that card. I just looked at it. I guess I don't know why this is just imprinted something in my head. But don't look at
Well,
it.
that's when Caddick got the mark.
Don't look at it.
When he
Don't
saw
look where
the
I'm
card.
pointing.
I didn't know that. Great. All right. Hope that ain't permanent.
Well, at least we've got another reason to go to.
Oh yeah,
Whatever.
lovely. Yeah, I'm glad.
Madam
Wait, you
Eva.
you said that Caddick had a similar card, yes?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this
but
one's
it's been
completely
gone.
different. It was like a
What did Caddick
gladiator.
have?
I don't know. I can't remember.
He had
Was I ever told that? Because I do remember it, but I don't know if I was ever told
yeah,
it.
he turned and told us all. He had the charlatan, but who knows what that means? And I nudge Aringer as if to take me to the church. I'm like, oh,
Alright. He'll start taking you towards the church.
And I look at Vaughn and I'm like, come on, boy. Come on.
Just
Yeah,
before
boy.
somebody else comes out of that fog. You do hear, as the three of you, turn away. Only Ichabod, you hear this. You hear the very distant sounds of a whimper, a sort of sob, very faint, very light, just blows in on the mist behind you, over your
Human?
shoulders, and then disperses.
Human-esque? Or
Humanesque, yeah.
do you guys hear that?
You're right.
No.
Sounds like someone sobbing in the distance. I
Where?
could have swore I just heard it. If I focus in, can I hear it more? Does it
You
continue?
can try.
Alright, go on now. I'll give you a little...
Andrew will like flick his hat up a little bit higher just to get a
I
better
got
view.
I think I got 14.
14, you think?
Yeah, I got 14.
Whatever it is, it seems to have stopped now. You heard that one sort of yelp, whimper, and then nothing.
I must have just been hearing things.
Oh, sorry.
Might have been.
I
It
don't know.
might have been his mark.
Maybe. I mean, it's possible.
Rodrigo, you would know that undead that were in the mist are now gone.
At least the undead's gone, though.
Roderick, do you want to come with me and see if we can find him, while the others tend to Ichabod? We won't be long. We'll just go. We'll go out there for a little bit, see if we can see anything, then come back.
5-minute scout trip.
Scout trip.
Oh no.
Scout trip.
Flashbacks.
Scouting mission.
Sure. I'm not exactly the at the best peak right now, but sure, we'll go.
He says, limping towards the mist.
Yeah.
Because
So you
yeah.
guys push into the mist. Are you got others heading into the?
Is it quite
Church?
misty still though, or is it clearing?
It is, although thinner than it was before. Seems more natural, less deviant.
Okay.
Okay. I will keep using the every so often, just using the detect
Okay.
undead.
Yeah, if you're not detecting anything right now, I will tell you if anything appears.
Yeah, because I can detect it
There's
as
one right
well.
behind you.
Yeah, mine's free. Just a free. So if you
My
want to
one- my
cost
one's
anything.
free.
Okay, sweet then.
A couple of sonars out here.
Is it just undead, or you could detect anything in it?
Undead, celestial, fiend, or fey.
Okay, so I will look for undead. You look for the rest. Okay.
I will do all of them.
You can do all in once, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what are the rest of you doing? Are they scramble into the mist?
Well, I imagine we're
heading
like
towards
probably like
the
over
church,
here
maybe?
by now.
Yeah.
I want to follow them into the mist because
Okay.
I'll cast.
yeah, I
I'll
don't like
cast.
the idea of the church.
I'll cast guidance on Roderick as well.
Rodrigo,
Rodrigo, not Roderick. Fuck.
that's it. Just making names up.
Cast it on Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Big Kev, how you doing?
What's Tom? My name's Dave.
Yeah, we do
What, we
plumbing.
Dave, alright?
Come on, mate. We ain't got all day. We did got to go home soon. So what are we looking for? The old man? The
Oh
Which
yeah,
mark?
it might be his mark, and if he might be alive, we might as well see if
I
we can
cast
help.
the cantrip shillelagh again.
Shilizzle.
Yep, just keeping my weapon hot, as they say.
And
yeah, I guess
spicy.
so. I will prep Eldritch Blast. Anything that seems dangerous.
Okay,
Okay.
2 seconds. Let me just move stuff around.
I start juggling knives very dangerously.
I run exactly
That's
west.
dangerous.
I run west. I'll run away from Pi. I'll just leg it. What happens to me?
West.
I'll run north then south.
He does that while I do the west thing.
Okay, alright. So, 14 airships.
All made of lead.
Don't worry about that. You don't need
It's a
them.
giant caddick.
He's fine. Healthy. Okay. You're going which way, sorry?
I guess we'll go towards where Ickmark was.
Well, towards the noise. Yeah.
Okay, well,
You know
the
where the noise
noise is
was?
fully stopped. You know it came from, in the mist, this
Yeah.
direction, but you're not sure whereabouts in the mist. You feel free to go whichever way you like from here.
Yeah.
Whoa, who was that running that way? Get him!
I'll just
There he is in the fog.
I'll keep on going the direction that he ran.
Shit is glitchy.
But after about 4 or 5 minutes, if we don't see any tracks or anything, then there's no point.
You
probably
see,
survival.
check. There is a lot of movement in the dirt. Make a perception check to see if you can make anything out.
Do we do survival? To make...
Eat the last of these crisps.
Okay.
What?
I'm about to say, do we do
Got a perception of 17. Or
I
an
got-
investigation of
17?
17.
So there is probably 5 or 6 tracks marked in this soft dirt that makes up the floor of this graveyard. You can see the prominent footprints of a large and heavy horse, but you also see the much lighter footprints. Many, you can't tell, men, women, you're not sure, but someone was running about these graveyard, between these graves, across this graveyard, a lot. Through the footprints of the struggle, you see one set that marks out a slightly heavier, slightly larger foot that you think might be his mark, and yes, it does go this way.
Yeah, sure.
We continue on?
I'll just march there straight away.
Do it.
Sure thing.
Follow behind.
I'll be going boom, 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 boom.
Said boom, boom, boom.
Wait.
Through the fog, although you think these footsteps belong to Ismark, the brother, you see in the fog a familiar shape, a familiar face, crouched on the soft grass, sort of kneeling up against the large mausoleum structure in the back here. There is what looks like Kadek.
Kadek? And I'll run towards him.
I'll put my arm out and stop
Oh.
Rodrigo. I'm like, whoa. That's,
So that's how you get there.
don't rush in.
He does not move in reply to your shouting.
I'm gonna cast the Detect Undead again. Is he undead at all?
You don't detect anything.
Look, he's clearly not undead. I've literally seen stranger things happen.
Yeah.
I've seen stranger things happen too.
Well, let's not all rush in. I can go in there and see what happens, but just be at the ready. Might be. I mean, he got sucked into the ground, so this is maybe an illusion
Yeah.
or.
Yeah, but I got teleported
Trick.
from the house into the ground. It's not exactly that far
I
off.
don't know. Fucking- Anything could have happened.
Can I do a perception check on what could be Kadek?
Yeah, do it.
Critical. So I've got a 24 at least.
Cool. This, whatever it is not moving. Its head is resting against the wall of this mausoleum.
25.
Doesn't even look like this figure is breathing.
If I use an action, can I see if it's like a celestial maybe, or like a ghost figure, or
Yeah,
a fiend? Yeah, I'll just use an action to detect any celestials,
sure,
fiends,
yeah.
or undead.
No, you don't detect any of those types anywhere near right now.
That's strange.
Look, let's just.
I'll get a
Check
I'll
up
get a. Can I get a pebble?
Yeah.
I'll just throw it against its head.
The
Oh.
pebble bounces off his head. He turns to look over his shoulder, makes eye contact with you, and then
I'll put down my visor.
the flesh on his face and body crumbles and falls away, to reveal only a skeletal figure, and then that too crumbles to the ground, leaving only a pile of old bones on the floor where Caddick stood.
Does he have any equipment or not?
Nope.
Loot.
Old bones. I grabbed the bones.
He's a fishing dead loot.
There's got to be gold pieces in here somewhere.
I am feeling into his teeth.
See what I say. See, don't trust anything in this land.
Yeah, okay. Scott, where you going?
Defeated. Picks up the bones. Free bone marrow.
Yum yum yum.
I'm gonna look around the area. This area where Caddick was. Is there anything?
Other than there's a lot of footprints, whoever was here moved around this area quite a bit. But other than that, you don't see anything out of whack.
Can I do an investigation to see if it looks like Caddick's footprint?
Yeah, do it.
I got 15.
Doesn't look like Caddick's footprints. Too small.
Maybe Ixmart's? Would I know that much, or...?
You don't know. You don't know.
Do any more footprints lead away further than this, or is it gonna?
They
stop
do,
here?
but it's such a wild scramble. You couldn't tell which ways were coming, which ways were going.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna shout for Ismark. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, Ismark, you still out there? Hello?
You get no reply.
Look what probably happened. He rushed in here into the fog, can't see dog shit, so he decided to run around for a little bit. Whatever happened to him, he probably got attacked by the horde and dragged off or something. Just go back to the church.
No, yeah. I just wanted a clearer conscience.
Is there anything in the crypt to
Don't
the left
know.
of me?
I'm just gonna walk off back to
The
the church.
stone door is completely sealed. These mausoleums are all sealed tight.
The idiot walked off by himself in the mist.
I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'm gonna go look at these graves.
Have you heard of the High Elves?
I'm gonna bang on the door with the hilt of my weapon just to see if there's anything in there whatsoever.
It is a hollow sound, but there is no reply. Generally a good thing in graves.
Phenomena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll wait for a reply.
I'm gonna say,
He's in there.
guys, wait up a second. I'm just gonna check to make sure nothing's in here. If there's
Around
a
these graves.
hologram around him, it might be, you know.
Rodrigo's
might be him
leaving,
inside.
but I'll wait for a sec.
You
And then
push
I'm
him
gonna-
away, he's leaving.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and slide open the door.
Alright, so make a strength check. This thing is just heavy stone and nothing else.
Boom! I got a. I don't think I get any pluses. Let me have a look. Nah, just flat strength. I got a 16.
Okay, so this thing begins to move, and as you pull back, these tiny steps that lead up to this catch you off guard, and you can feel this heavy door is about to topple on top of you.
What?
Make a strength save to see if you can. Well, strength or dex, either duck out the way or
Definitely
regain,
dex.
Yeah, or regain your hold on it.
Critical.
Another crit. You dive out of the way as this heavy stone door comes down, toppling where you were standing seconds before. You guys at the
that was-
church hear a massive crash as something in the distance crunches against stone.
Upon hearing it, I
hell
guess
is
I'll
it?
stop.
Damn.
At least it wasn't my bones.
There's 3 of them. They should be
That's
fine, right?
As you see Rodrigo walking back.
Yeah. I'm like ushering for you to let me down so I can just go sit on one of the old pews.
Sure. Did you want me to go look, or you going? You.
Do your own man. Do what you think's best, and I begin to like sort of try and drift off. I like put my hat over my face.
I'll look at Vaughn. Obviously,
The old Indiana
not knowing.
Jones.
Yeah. Excuse. What's your name, kid?
I'm Vaughn. I work for the other guy.
Nice to meet you,
He
Vaughn.
hands out his hand. Yeah, he holds out his hand and shakes it with you.
He shakes his hand.
You,
I'm called Aringer.
Oh, But I've never met a. I'm sorry, I don't know what metal figure man before.
It's a warforged. Trust me, I've only been in this body for a couple weeks, so
Is it cold?
it's nothing.
Oh,
It
okay,
ain't
cool.
pleasant.
Oh. Oh.
And it wasn't
sorry.
by choice either.
What?
Anyway, one long story, I'll tell it another time. One, you look after your friend there, and I'll just keep an eye out, and then I'll draw my heavy crossbow, and I'll like look out that way. Is this a window where I am standing? That bit,
Hang
or is that stairs?
That's an open window. Yeah, it's a smashed window, more like.
Yeah, and I'll just like peek through, just keeping watch through there.
What are you guys doing at the mausoleum? Finding your keys?
Mausoleum door.
I'm just witnessing him open doors.
Alright. Ben?
Alright, so is there anything in here?
There's like, built into the walls of the mausoleum are like 6 coffins. Old and covered in dust, but other than that, they're in okay shape, considering.
Alright. Time to loot some graves, I guess, and I start opening.
Nice.
Straight
well,
into the heavy stuff.
With my sword drawn, like,
Step
so I'm
one,
ready to
sit
stab.
on the dead. What did Rodrigo say? Undead, moving the distance? Well, I'm gonna lower my defense while I rob these graves.
Yeah, I'll suggest not doing that. We're in strange lands with strange occurrences.
He's already got
mean-
his hand elbow deep in an urn.
I looked for our friend in a fucking coffin, and look at my forehead.
Good point.
Classic.
I mean, your forehead has got a massive eye on it now.
Yeah.
But if it's possible that our friend's body is in one of these, I need to find it just so I know that he's dead or alive or whatnot, what have you.
Yeah, you're gonna search the
Sure.
mausoleum then?
Yes.
I'll
There's
just
3
stand
heads there
outside.
singing. Who left your keys? No, classic
Nah.
in that film. With me. Just me,
Nah,
boys.
never think
Yeah.
about it.
No, I've been good on that one. At first, this mausoleum seems normal. You know, coffins, bodies, dust, rats, the sort of normal stuff you'd expect to see on a mausoleum. And then as you get closer, you see that there are holy symbols of the one very similar to the one that Ichabod found earlier, hanging or nailed or just simply draped in place upon every available surface you can see.
Huh. Okay. I leave them there because they might be stopping something, and I carry on
not touching
opening.
them.
Yeah, carry on opening coffins.
So you, I
Yeah,
mean,
there's no
they are
touching
all.
I proceed
Anyway,
to
then I started burgling. You're gonna have to move a couple to get to the coffin. Each one has at least 3 or 4 draped on it. Just a little, insignia or pendant hanging from a simple ribbon, but they are, again, at least 3 or 4 draped on each coffin.
Can I move it down on a different part of the coffin so I can open it?
Not the whole lid would have to come off, unless you plan on breaking the lid. You could try and move them to like the feet of the coffin and then rip and tear, removing the top of the coffin. But these are big coffins; it's a lot of work. Without the
fuck
adequate
that, I'll just
wall,
take
I
off
mean,
the
you're
lid.
like, all right, you're just yanking it.
Yeah.
The old yank and run. All right, so yeah, you lift this lid, and it at first you've got it, and it slides back, sort of losing that lip on the edge of the coffin. And inside, laying in a plush and well-fitted coffin, is a festering, rotted corpse of a middle-aged woman. There's maybe an inch of murky liquid floating at the bottom of this coffin as this semi-decayed woman stares up at you with her empty eyes. At some point, rats have made a meal of her flesh, as all the soft parts of her face have been gnawed away, leaving only her eyes, lidless, staring up at you.
You're not my friend. And then I go and open a different one.
Just put that back. Don't worry about that.
I'm sorry, I'm just
so again-
looking for my friends.
No, just a random problem. You guys, so yeah, you open the rest of the coffins, and most of them meet you, in the same way. A semi-decayed or completely decayed corpse staring up at you with vacant eyes. The last coffin you open, let's say, upon opening it and shifting these holy symbols, was maybe slightly wealthier, maybe slightly higher status, was buried with, on the body is two what look like gold rings.
Can I do a perception on him?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 10.
They just look to be like gold band rings of some sort. They might be able to sell for some gold, but other than that, you're not sure. You don't see anything that stands out.
I'll take the whole finger bone. I won't touch the ring. I'll just like.
So you take both finger bones for 2 rings?
Yeah, I take both finger bones.
Alright, cool. You pocket them?
Yeah, I shake the rings off into the pockets, and then throw away the bone.
Okay. Alright, nice. Alright, so add 2 gold rings to your inventory.
Alright, and then, couldn't find our friend in there. Guess he's gone somewhere.
That's how it looks. You done?
Yeah. And you see I have two new rings.
You've got 2 rings on?
Oh, I'm not wearing them. Not yet.
Oh, okay. Let's pause it right there. Let me just find the page.
Wait, why do you need to turn to another page?
Just instant character death's a different page.
Oh shit! Alright.
Annoying,
Yeah.
really, isn't it?
Yeah. Is he just jealous I stole his bling?
No, you just pulled the pin out of 2 well-hidden hand grenades.
Oh fuck! Long fuse grenades. Very long fuse. Enough to walk away.
Yeah, long fuse. 20 minutes.
Whoa! What's
so-
that?
Are you guys leaving the mausoleum? What are you doing?
I didn't enter it.
Are you leaving? Are you walking towards the church? What's your plan?
When he comes out, yeah, I will be.
Okay. So yeah, after a while, Skull, I guess you come out.
Yeah. I come out and then
You got the rings. You guys heading back towards the church.
Yeah.
As you're wandering, you can faintly see the back of Rodrigo. You're beginning to catch up with him, and the 3 of you and you, Avenger, at the window. You will see an eerie green light suffusing the graveyard. The sort of ghost lights, the ghost lights settling above any one of the graves. From this light emerges a ghostly procession, wavering images of Doti. I think that's Doti. Doti women toting great swords, wood-wise men with slender bows, dwarves with glittering axes, and archaically dressed mages with beards and strange pointed hats. They all climbed to their feet and marched forth from the graveyard, their numbers growing with every second.
Can I detect that they're actual celestial beings?
They are actual undead beings.
Yeah.
When I see this, I'll whisper to Vaughn if Ichabod is asleep. Vaughn, have you seen what the fuck I'm seeing right now?
So he was maybe drifting, and he sort of like, what? Oh my god, what the hell? As these these ghosts rise, form rank, and then all of them march together through the wall of the churchyard and down into the village. Maybe you're not sure.
So my computer broke. What I miss?
Hang on.
You're broke. You fucked me on camera as well.
Yeah,
You've killed me because you joined the chat.
So
Oh god!
Yeah,
every
Ryan.
time
If you
someone
leave, don't
leaves,
join.
every time someone leaves the call, it just completely messes up the cameras.
I'm back.
Oh god, I'll have to, because now apparently
Do you
I'm
want-
I'm the DM by the looks of it.
Do you want to pause and reset?
Rearrange it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pause
Yeah, I'll
the
pause it
vid
for
and
now.
we'll reset.